Hi everyone, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified.
Yep, I was on injured reserve yesterday. Sorry. I have another project that I'm working on that is not going to get finished right now because it's picket this week and I have torn my calf muscle. Why, yes, it's wildly unpleasant. You know how I did it? Cleaning. So if you need a reason not to clean, you could tear a calf muscle if you're doing it right. Oh, some intense cleaning. I was like, I hadn't done the big spring cleaning, you know, when you get down on your hands and knees and you clean around the baseboards and everything, and it was time. So I was working on it. Needless to say, the house did not get finished. I did what I could. And then I hurt myself. And I had to stop. Anyway, working on a project today that's a quick one. Has to be a quick one because I need to get this piece in the booth. It's a card holder. It's a card display. Remember, I went to the closing of the Crafts Direct store. They gave me this for free. And I have cards that need to go in here. So I have a chalk paint. This is Junk Gypsy's Wild Oats. So I figured the dark brown would cover that and I wouldn't have to paint inside. So I'm just going to cover up the comics, the little boy, the little girl, the little aliens. I'm just going to paint the outside of this because it was free. And free's a great price. It's my favorite price. Chalk paint should cover paper just fine. I mean, if I get ambitious someday and want to like cover it with something other than paint, right now I got paint. And that's the amount of time I have is a quick coat of paint. So we're doing it. That's what we're doing. We're painting it. I was going to spray paint it, but then I have to walk down the stairs. And I can't do that. I'm struggling to walk. So we're going to thin on my butt and do this. That's the plan. So don't clean your house. Moral of that story. Get you flipped around. It's not like I'm a huge neat freak anyway, but you know, you gotta do the spring cleaning every once in a while. You know, get down on the hands and knees and scrub. It's getting harder and harder as I get older. So I've been trying to find ways to do that without actually having to get on my hands and knees. But I just stepped wrong and I felt the rip and it was bad, y'all. Like, it was unpleasant. So I'm supposed to be resting and elevating it and icing it and taking ibuprofen. I done one of those things. I took the ibuprofen today. It didn't help. But I couldn't elevate it at work. I have to sit upright at my desk. And then didn't have time to ice it. I'll ice it tonight before bed. But I wasn't running a marathon or anything. I mean, I'm resting, kind of. Well, that looks like mud. Why did I do the back first? Because I'm stupid. All right, I can set it on its side. We'll do one more side and then I'm going to have to like cut away. Just want these. For those of you who are screaming that I should unfold it, no. I am not good at puzzles. I do not want to have to try and figure out how to fold this thing back up again. And I'll be irritated. have a feeling you're going to see the echo of whatever creatures these are from Melissa and Dougland even after I paint it. But I'm hoping that like people aren't going to be studying the side. I just don't want it to say phonics and comics. I want it to be, oh my gosh, it's coming apart. I don't want it to come apart. No, don't come apart. Stay together. Stay together. Damn it. All right. Darn it. I found these hanky cards that I had at Vintage Junkie last year, and I never did put them into Picket. And I thought, well, I'm doing Christmas in July, so they're Christmas cards. Might as well do it. Might as well get this done and see if I can get them in this month. This is not easy to do like this. I agree. I would be smarter to unwrap this, but I'm not gonna. I already said that. All right. Now I just have the front to do. Oh, gosh. Tomorrow is the live tour for Picket, so I'll be able to see what's going on with everyone. A friend of mine that works there, she has decided to put in upcycled clothing pieces, and I have to tell you, she sent me pictures. They're incredible. They're absolutely incredible. She did an amazing job, and she said it kind of looks like a boutique in here now, and I'm like, atta girl. I love it because not everybody's doing it, so it just gives her that little edge. She's doing something unique to her, and I think it's perfect. And her pieces were super duper cute. So if you're in town for Carl Oscar Days, which is this weekend, it's going to be super busy, first of all. Stop in and check out, like she's using vintage linens to upcycle clothing, and they're so stinking cute. Very cute. And this is too. This covered. I'm going to let it dry for about 20 minutes. Then I'm going to come back and look at it and see if we need to do another coat. But, I mean, it's splotchy. Yeah. I missed a spot here. A little splotchy. So I think I'm going to let it wait. I'm going to come back in 20 minutes. Wet this down a little bit. So this is a little thick. I'm going to get some water in this, and in 20 minutes, we'll do another coat. And I think that should be enough. And then tomorrow I can take this with the hanky cards and get them into the booth for this month. I pick it. I cheated a little bit and I put a hairdryer on it. Got a little splotchy. That side's not too bad. A little splotchy. And a little splotchy. So one more coat. I've put a lot of water in here and thinned it out. And if you're a chalk paint user, you know, you have to thin out the second coat. You have to put water on your brush for the second coat. They never tell you that part, right? If it gets a little gummy, it always gets a little gummy on the second go. Always. Anyway. Damp brush, not soaking wet, because that's going to make it better. I rinsed off all the excess paint, and now it's just a little bit wet. Now we're going to go after it with, I think I'm going to tape this thing. Like, you know what? They don't make tape that's pretty, though. Like, I was thinking I could just duct tape this whole thing. That probably is not the vibe I'm going for. I'm just gonna duct tape it. I think I'll gosh. Like, y'all should take my duct tape away from me. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm going to get another coat of paint on this and let it dry. Okay, well, it's dry enough for me to hold. So we're going to say it's dry enough to show you guys. Yeah, covered it. So I don't have any more of the, I can't even remember who it was. Melissa and Doug shining through. My light is coming through that window. I can't, now I have to sit over here. I'm going to go blind at some point. It's also getting warm in here. So it's time to move out of this room. Is it perfect? No. Is it perfect for right now? Yes, absolutely. Because I don't have the ability to go get perfect right now. I didn't find perfect, and I don't have the ability to go buy a new perfect. So, you know, sometimes you gotta make do with good enough. And sometimes good enough is good enough for now. So this will be actually perfect for the cards that I have left. And I'm not upset about this. I'm not mad about this at all. It was free. I had the paint. Cost me nothing but time. And I'm happy. I'm happy with how it looks. I mean, when I get the cards in there, this is not going to be anything that stands out. And you don't want it to be. You don't want your display to be the center of attraction, right? You want your merchandise to be the center of attraction. And if I find a better card display, great. I'll get that. But right now, we're going to make do. And sometimes good enough is good enough. And we just have to be happy with that. I think right now we're all learning again that we don't go out and just buy a brand new because budgets being budgets and all that good stuff. And that's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm going to be okay with this. Actually, I'm more than okay with it. I love free. It's free. And it looks great. Looks great now. So I'm happy with it. And, you know, we're going to make good enough work. This is the year of good enough. And it fits those cards perfectly. And look at that. Like the perfect size. Yay. And this is my tiny little project for today that I could get done while I'm on injured reserve. So thanks for watching. Happy checking. Bye, guys.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.